Hello, welcome to Healing Truth Tarot. My name is Shelly. Thanks so much for showing up, soul family. Just a friendly reminder to help our brand new channel grow. Like, subscribe, tap that notification bell, and leave a comment. It would be very helpful and so much appreciated. Thank you. Parts of this reading may not resonate with you. That's okay. Take what you need and leave the rest. If none of it resonates with you, that's all right too. Either it just isn't for you, or these are things that have not happened yet, because this is a general reading for the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, our water peoples. All right, so cards have been shuffled. 8 cards have been laid out. I like to do that to get a feel for them before I start the video recording. Yeah, all the bad juju's gone. They have been meditated on. They have been cleansed. I have been cleansed. My space has been cleansed. So, first card, I'm going to show you the cards first, and then we'll go through the meanings, and then we'll pick some words out of the word jar. The word jar. I love my word jar. And then we'll pull some from the Rider-Waite Tarot. Right now we're going to start out the reading with the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. First card, Knight of Cups. Second card, Ten of Pentacles. By the way, cups are the water sign cards. And we have Strength, the King of Cups, so 2 cups cards in the pull. The Star. It's wonderful when she makes her appearance. 5 of Swords. Not as ominous as it looks. The Magician. And the Queen of Swords. I'm linking this one already. Okay, so Knight of Cups. This is a word Spirit's telling me is languid, lucid, but going with the flow, not in a big fat rush. And that's really what you guys are about. You water signs are about just going with it. You know, not in a big fat hurry to get from point A to point B, which is good. So, this card is also saying, you may be called upon to moderate between 2 people who are having an issue. Or you may have to call on someone to moderate between yourself and somebody else that has an issue. And that person that you call on, that moderator or mediator, would be a person who embodies the Knight of Cups energy, because they have no stake in it. Okay, they're just there to hear both sides of the story. All right, now we have the Ten of Pentacles, and I feel like now this is the culmination of all of the work that you've done. This can be financial, and July is a month of financial gain. So I'm thinking, yeah, probably financial, and that will make you feel abundant in other ways, emotionally mostly, I think, because, and this isn't for everybody, but some of you have been having a really hard time financially because of the economy, and you're making do with what you have, but it's not enough. Okay, it's not enough. You're having to let go of certain things just to buy food, or pay your rent or your mortgage, pay your bills. And I think, honestly, a lot of it centers around lack of food, lack of nourishment. So this moderator, I feel like you're the one that's going to have to call on somebody, or somebody's going to have to be present to mediate or moderate you and the system, a governmental system, okay? Because you're being treated unfairly and you're not being given what you deserve, right? And once the issue is resolved, that's when the Ten of Pentacles starts for you. And it can be something huge, something unexpected. Yeah, we have the Magician, so it can be something unexpected, something bigger than you thought it was going to be, which is a beautiful thing, people. But that work that you put into resolving this issue or issues is where the Ten of Pentacles shows up. All right? So, I did forget to mention that this reading is a general reading for the next week to 2 weeks. So either these things are already happening or they are going to happen, or you've already dealt with them. So anywho, then we have Strength, and that again is the result of the Ten of Pentacles is a result of this strength, because you've had to dig down deep and you've realized there's nothing you can do about what's going on except, again, go with the flow. Just roll with it. Getting angry about it, I mean, initially anger is a feeling. We're human. We have those feelings. But I feel like you've said to yourself, there's nothing, getting angry isn't going to fix it. And it isn't. But a certain amount of anger can be a catalyst for change. It can be a motivator to get moving. Because I feel like I was saying, languid with the Knight of Cups, not quite to the point of apathetic, but almost. Because you're just in overload. You've been doing a lot of healing, a lot of inner work, and this is all the signs have been doing it. Okay, the collective has been doing this, whether they know it or not. So you've been doing a lot of work, and you had several different things that you were working on at the same time, and it became overwhelming at a point, but you made it through. Okay, the Strength card says that you made it through, or you will make it through. Okay, so we have the King of Cups, the second cup card. Now, kings obviously embody authority, right? And that's what I'm thinking. This moderator is going to, the result of this moderation or mediation is going to be the King of Cups. And I'm feeling like that, like I said, that's authoritative, that's sure-footed, he's the king, he's in control of his emotions. And I feel like that is you. But you had to go through some stuff first. Spirit says to remind, and you probably heard this before, but Spirit says to remind, things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. We asked for these changes. We asked to change. And if we don't walk with change, the universe is making sure that we get dragged behind it. So we get to pick which one we want to do. And, fighting change is normal. Change is uncomfortable. You're out of your comfort zone. You don't know what you're doing. So relying on the intuition right now is a good suggestion. Rely on that inner knowing, those gut feelings, those if you're a medium in any way, shape, or form, you may audibly hear it, or you might hear it in your head, or you might see something with your third eye, which is, people mistake, oh, you can see ghosts. Okay, actually I can see ghosts, but I don't always see them materialize in front of me. I see them in my third eye. And for you guys, because you guys are all about emotion, that's open, wide open. And it can be overwhelming. But these are the changes that we have asked for, even if it wasn't a conscious asking. we have been manifesting these changes, whether it's conscious or not. So, I guess I'm here to tell you that you asked for something and now you're getting it. And it's good. This is good work that you've done. This inner work is good work. People say hard work. I choose to say good work because that hard work has brought you to such a better place. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, maybe. A lot of you physically. Some of you have been, for all intents and purposes, ripped from your physical comfort zones. And that was, again, universe situating things for you. And it really sucked at the time. But you finally wrapped your head around it. And you just went with it. And found yourself in a much better place. Physically. And therefore, emotionally. And spiritually. Right? Alrighty, we have the Star. My favorite card. Okay, so she is seeding the planet. She's adding water to the planet. She's creating abundance. And this is what you're doing as well. And you may not see it. You may not be able to acknowledge that this is happening for you because it doesn't look like it. And that's where this gratitude, we got to have the gratitude. No, I don't have what I want to eat, but I have stuff to eat. I don't have as much as I want to eat, but I have stuff to eat. My bills are getting paid. Even though my wallet is slim, my bills are getting paid. I have a roof over my head. I have people I can talk to. I have friends. I have my guides and angels. I have my higher power if you have a higher power. I have all these things supporting me. And when we do that on a regular basis, find at least one thing that you're grateful for and focus on that all day. And then maybe you can start growing that list to more things that you can add to it. So, if you don't have a gratitude list and you're not interested in one, that's fine. I understand that. Maybe mentally find something that you're grateful for. Maybe it's your children or your grandchildren or your spouse or your partner. Maybe it's your minister. Maybe it's your higher power. But just try to find one thing. I'll stop harping on that. Find one thing every day to focus on that you're grateful for. And you'll start noticing other things that you can be grateful for. And then you can start growing that list. All right. Now we have the Five of Swords. And I think that's where I was kind of thinking ahead here. She's been stabbed in the back. And the person walking away was sneaky about it. And I feel that has something to do with, obviously, finances, and also the home situation, the being ripped away from your comfort zone situation, even if it wasn't literally out of your home. There's been an upset because someone was sneaky, and they gaslit you, and they talked about you, and they gossiped about you. That brings you to the Magician, though. Okay, the Magician is the alchemist, right? The Magician transforms one form of energy into another form of energy. So when this was happening, if it is happening, or you feel, follow your intuition so you can prepare yourself for the backstabbing, okay? Because when it's all over, when it's all said and done, you are going to be this. Because that upset has or will transform you into a different person. Okay? Now we have the Queen of Swords, and that's who you end up being, is the Queen of Swords. Okay. We have one of these cards where she's pregnant, but this isn't it. I'm sorry, folks. Butterflies. Yes, we have butterflies on this one. So transformation. Transformation. Oh my gosh. This is the embodiment of nurturing and stability. That is what she embodies. This is you. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. We all carry male and female energy in us, okay? This is about the energy of her with that stability and she's authoritative too, okay? But she's nurturing, unlike the king. The king can be nurturing, but the kings are more, they're not as emotional as the queens are, okay? So that's a beautiful card. All right, so let's pick some words out of the word jar and see what we can validate here with these cards. Turned on. Okay, let me find a card that I'm going to have to say that the Queen of Swords goes with the turned on. Okay? Your, again, third eye has been turned on. And guess what? You can't close that. It's open now. It's open. And I think that you're getting more comfortable with using your intuition. The water signs tend to be comfortable with that anyway. I mean, you guys are all about emotion, right? But sometimes that emotion can be really, really intense and completely block, I call it the good juju, you know, the blessings that you are deserving of, that are yours by right, okay? But I think that you're getting more comfortable with that third eye being open. And you probably should get comfy with it because it's not going anywhere, like I said. And it's not a bad thing. I promise you. Sharing and giving. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. Sharing and giving. Again, culmination of all the effort from all these things that are happening or have happened for you. All these things that you saw as blocks have turned into stepping stones. And once you get to that Ten of Pentacles, you're going to share the wealth. Even if it's just emotional wealth. How you feel vibrates from you, and it affects everybody around you. And then they affect other people around them. And that's, you know, the butterfly effect, the ripple effect, whatever you want to call it. But you're going to be sharing yourself emotionally. Some of you have been really closed off in regards to love or partnerships. And I don't just mean romantic love and partnerships. I mean, you have felt so betrayed that you just put this wall up and you're totally shut down. You have been. But now, through the universe forcing change, some of that wall is coming down, and that's why that third eye is open. That's why you're starting to be able to use your intuition. Because when you are upset or angry or irritated, that is blocking any intellectual thought. That's the word I want. Intellectual thought. So you've kind of been forced to use that third eye to make decisions. You guys know when someone's BSing. You know when someone's BSing. I mean, the Queen of Swords, my goodness. Swords are about clarity, cutting through the BS, right? You guys know when someone's full of crap. And you are not tolerating it anymore because this last big traumatic tower moment you had taught you how to be wary and be aware of people who do not mean good things for you. And I always say this: the brighter you shine because of these transformations you've been going through, the brighter you shine, the more haters you're going to see. People hate it when you shine bright because you have something they don't, and they want their face in your space. They want to be around your energy. The problem with that is because of their emotional frame of mind of I don't have enough, or the frame of mind of lack, I don't have enough. They end up sucking the energy out of you. And you know when people are doing this to you. And I see some of you walking away. And I see some of you seriously thinking about walking away. It would be a good choice. Doesn't matter who it is, family, friends. Sometimes you have to, because right now is about you. That's what Cancer season is about. You. So we have a new moon coming up as on the 5th. And the new moon is in one of your signs in Cancer. And then we have a couple of planets that have gone, one that's gone retrograde and one that's going on the 4th or the 5th, I forget. And then we're going to have a retrograde with Mercury in August, and it's going to last most of August. Whatever you need to get done that you have been putting off, starting that business, cleaning your home, decluttering your home, do it now. Okay? Because, now, I have to be honest, I don't remember the two planets that are going retrograde, but at the same time, other than Mercury, I think one is Saturn and the other is Uranus, maybe. I could be wrong. Just put it in the comments if I'm wrong. It's all good. I can be wrong today. It's okay. I'm not perfect. But anyway, these two planets, when they're retrograde, are causing us to... They're causing us to go into introspection. They're causing us to look within. So it's a beautiful time to declutter anything: your home, yourself, your thoughts, your friends lists. Okay, you can do that and still get out there and enjoy the weather. And once you declutter, whatever it is you have to declutter, once you declutter, you are good. You just made a bunch of room for all this July prosperous energy to come in and come to you. Beautiful thing, people. Okay, another word. I'm having all the fun, you guys. Leave a comment, would you? Oops. Seductive. Yeah, I was picking this up. I'm not... We're going to put seductive with the King of Cups. Okay? And like, again, this isn't for everyone, but there is someone who embodies this authoritative energy. Okay? Seductive. Coming to you. Oh my God. And we all keep hearing this. On every tarot reading, we keep hearing this, and some of us are going, okay, I'm ready. When's that going to happen? Not really going to happen until we're really ready. Okay? And if it does, it won't work out. Don't go looking for it. It's coming to you. Just try not to go, okay, is this the one? Is that the one? Maybe this is the one. I've done it. Because if you're looking, you're not going to see it. You're going to miss it. Because it's not anybody you expect. Could be a friend. For some of you, it's a friend. Yet some of you already know. And they've been watching you and keeping silent, and they don't want to come to you with how they feel because of fear. And that is certainly understandable. And I'll tell you why they are fearful. Because like I was talking about earlier, you're closed off. Don't touch me. Don't come at me. Don't be in my space too much. I can't deal with it right now. I'm not ready. And it's okay that you're not ready. It's absolutely okay that you're not ready. Nothing wrong with being by yourself. Oh, Spirit cracks me up. Spirit says, and don't leave your partner because someone else comes to you and says they have feelings for you. Third party situations are never, they're not good because someone's gonna get hurt. And someone might get hurt anyway. I mean, you might choose to leave your partner. But don't let this person who's coming to you with their feelings be the reason why you leave your partner. Because you're going to have to clean up whatever mess is going on there. Here. And here. Before you just jump into something else. And it's perfectly okay to tell the person that's coming to you that you want to keep it friendly. And you don't want to take it any further right now. You're not ready. You guys need to open your throat chakras because you're not expressing yourselves the way that you want to. And for some of you, you are, and you're not being heard. And that is frustrating. And it feels like, oh, what's the word I want? Betrayal. It feels like betrayal because you're expecting this other person to hear you when you speak and they just don't. And it doesn't make them a bad person. They're just not there. Here. So you guys work on your throat chakras. Find some meditations on one of these channels. Find some meditations to open your throat chakra. Okay? And the best way really to open your throat chakra is to start verbalizing, even if you do it to the wall or the mirror, or you write someone a letter and you speak it as you write it, or you write the letter and then you read the letter back. That's the best way to open this up, is to train that throat chakra to be open so you can say what you have to say. Because you guys can be diplomatic is the word. It's not the exact word, but diplomatic in the way you present yourself. Because again, languid, smooth, peaceful, not in a big fat hurry. But Spirit's telling you, please try to open that throat chakra because you need to be heard and what you have to say is important. All right, another word, folks. Another word, my water babies. Trouble, problem. Yep, that's, we were just talking about that. Where'd she go? Five of Swords. Backstabbing. And for some of you, this is your partner or your spouse. People are talking to them about you and making up stories. Again, your light's shining brighter. People don't like that. You gotta have a hater or 12. Always gonna have a hater around you. People are talking to your partner and they are talking smack about you. Making stuff up, gaslighting you. And this is why some of you are having issues in your relationships, because this person has pulled away from you before the trash talking started. They're pulling away from you, and other people sense that. They sense it before we do. So they're talking trash, thinking they're doing him a favor or her a favor. I just got a him in my head. And I'm not like gender biased. I literally saw a man in my head. About 5'10", brown hair, clean shaven. And he's standing in the living room. And someone is talking smack about you. That's what Spirit's showing me. I forgot to mention I'm a channel too. Yeah, us mediums were busy. It's a beautiful thing, people. All right, one more word. Yeah, okay. Two things I'm picking up here. This partner or husband or wife is online. First off, looking at what you're doing online on your social media. This keeps coming up too, over and over and over and over and over. And it's been an ongoing theme for someone to be cyber stalking you, basically. Okay, they just don't communicate with you. They're just watching what you're doing online. And they're looking at the stuff that you're saying online, and they're totally twisting it around in their heads. And because what you're saying or posting has nothing to do with them. Has nothing to do with your relationship. Nothing. But they feel guilty. So they're twisting everything up in their head. I just experienced it the other day. Mine was about low self-esteem. I started to post something online that was passive-aggressive. And I did post it, and I went back in and I deleted it because Spirit said you need to take that off there because that's not what's happening. You see? So you're dealing with some of you are dealing with someone with low self-esteem. And this is why these other people are allowed to get in this person's head. Now, the other theme I'm seeing with the online is that for those of you who are single, that you are looking for a partner online or a friend online or a hookup online, don't do it. Spirit's telling me straight out to tell you, do not do that. It is going to cause problems and trouble. Someone will present themselves as one thing and they will not be that. They will be just the opposite. So that communication that you're trying to have online, like I said, that goes back to don't look for it. It'll come to you. We need to take a deep breath. And you guys aren't generally like that, but I feel like you're feeling so emotionally distraught. Not all the time, but you feel so emotionally distraught that you just want to fix yourself. You want to feel something different. And that is human. And it's understandable. And it does not make you a bad person. It makes you a human being. No quick fixes. They never last. All right. Spirit's talking again. Thank you, Spirit. Watch the alcohol consumption. Mind the, what's the word I want? Recreational drugs. Pay attention to your use of these things. Because that is the worst form of instant gratification ever. Because it can turn into something detrimental to your body, your spirit, and your mind. Okay? And that's not for everyone. Don't be upset with me. It's just Spirit's telling me that. Okay? No more words. Let's, for now. We might pick some more later. So we're going to pick some now from the Rider-Waite Tarot. Oh, beautiful. I've got to put my specs on, my eyeballs. 3 of Wands. It's a lovely thing. That's going right on top of the Knight of Cups. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. So we have the Ten of Swords. We're going to put that with the 5 of Swords. Because that is where it belongs. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Would you look at that, people? It's a beautiful thing. I'm so happy for you guys. It's coming. It's coming to you. Whatever you've been trying to manifest is coming to you. And we have another. Okay. And I'm going to hopefully remember what Spirit's telling me about this one. I'm going to put that to the side because that does not go. It would go with the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, but we're not. That's a side note. Okay? And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. And I did say sharing the wealth. Yep. Sharing the wealth. So that word came up. All right. And we have got such a mix mash of stuff here, but I'm sorry, this is the 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to put that with the side notes. We got a couple side notes. And one more. the world. Yeah, I have to censor some of my cards if they're naked. YouTube rules and regulations, no nudity or sexuality. So, it's all good. It's all good. We got this. Alright, so, first card out of the Rider-Waite is, again, the Three of Wands, making choices. Knight of Cups, Three of Wands, making choices. Through the act of mediating, someone mediating, you get to move on. That's what that's talking about. You get to move on. I had to think on that for a second, folks. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, another Ten of Pentacles, and we already talked about that. Ten of Pentacles is the culmination of all the hard work that you've done. Now, because it's come up twice, it is about financial abundance, and it is also about emotional abundance, right? And Pentacles is an earthy, slow moving earthy. So don't expect that reaping the rewards thing right now. I mean, it can happen, but don't expect it right now. Okay, just again, keep using that third eye. I feel like your root chakras are opening up, not all the way, but your root chakras, which is your grounding. So I think that, you know, using the third eye and then using that gut instinct is what you need to pay attention to right now. If Spirit tells you to do something, if your guides and angels or Source or God or Jesus tell you to do something, do it. Don't think on it. Don't do like me and sit there and think on it for 3 days. Just act on it as soon as you're told to do it. So I'm picking up fear and confusion and uncertainty. That's the word I really want. Uncertainty. Which is me and my thoughts, and which is Spirit talking to me. And it can be hard to discern, but now for me, I'll hear it on the left side of my head, or the left side of my head, or the right side of my head. I always do that. Somebody says, which way we going? Now I'll point left and say right. That's, yeah, baby. So that uncertainty of which is which, and can it be trusted? Is it me, or is it Spirit talking? Act on it. You're gonna hear it. For me, when Spirit's talking, it's over here. That's just me. It's not the same for everyone. But if you consistently hear inside your head, on one side of your head, because we can tell which side of our brains is working. The right side of my brain is working right now. Okay? That's our intuitive side, right? This is our intellectual side. I may have that backwards, but whatever. I should do more research. I've forgotten so much stuff that I learned. So anywho, if you keep hearing on one side of your head, hearing words, or hear that you're being spoken to, and especially if it's not your voice, that is Spirit talking to you. Because they're not going to use your voice. They want you to be able to discern which is you and which is them, okay? So, keep that throat chakra open, or third eye open. Get to work on the throat chakra, and stay grounded as much as possible to keep that root chakra, okay? And then the other chakra work will come later. But work on those three right now. All right, Seer. Oh, yeah. And then we had the Ten of Swords. I have to tell you, I put this Three of Swords to the side. I think you're going to break somebody's heart. Some of you. You're going to break somebody's heart. And this is how they're going to feel. But in actuality, this is not what you're doing. That's what they're doing to you. And I think that you get to the point and you just say, that's enough. I'm not doing this with you anymore. I don't deserve this. In some of you, Spirit's telling me, you're going to say, are you out of your mind? Why would you say something like that to me? And you're thinking, where's the proof? But again, you're not being heard. And that's why this wants to stay closed, because you want to know where the proof is, and they don't want to hear it. They're not going to show you the proof. They're going to totally bulldoze over top of you, asking them, where's the proof? Prove it to me. And they're going to avoid it and try to direct the conversation in a different direction. And you're just going to be so sick and tired of that crap that you can't even express yourself about it. And I'm just being facetious right now. You're just going to be done, because you're not being heard, and the stuff that you are hearing from the other person is ridiculous. Again, doesn't make them a bad person. Something is going on with this person. I think that what's going on is that you are doing the inner work and accepting the changes better than they are. And I don't think they're ready to go with you. I don't think they're ready to vibrate at the same level you are. Doesn't make them bad people. They're just in a different place in their path. And some of us, not me, but some of us are going to choose to not take the higher road, let's call it, of doing that inner work and being able to vibrate at a higher level. Some of us are going to, and that's what they're calling the old earth and the new earth. I mean, not anytime soon. The earth isn't going to split in half. We're not going to, half of us move to another Earth-like planet, and the other half stay here. That's coming, but not anytime soon. Not in the next 50, 60 years, okay? But what they're talking about right now is energetically. People are going to choose to stay in the old paradigm, the dense, heavy 3D energy, and others of us are going to choose to do that inner work so we can vibrate higher, and that's us living in the new earth, in the 4D and the 5D, not the 3D. The 3D's here, and we're learning what you are going through is you're learning how to stay grounded, but at the same time be connected to source. When they say ascend, it's not a physical thing yet. It's an energetic thing. So we're ascending energetically. Some of us will go to that higher level of vibration. Some of us will stay here. Again, not me. No, I don't like the 3D. I maybe you've experienced this. I want to go home often. And I don't mean I want to die. I mean, I just want to be with Source. And you may get that feeling, and you may get it a lot, especially when you are doing shadow work or working on your defects of character. You may want to go home. But Spirit says don't tell anybody that. Well, you can tell me in the comments. I won't call 911 on you. But I wouldn't tell other people that unless you're certain they're on the same wavelength as you spiritually. So, anywho, yeah, you are unfortunately going to do this to somebody because you need to take care of you, and they're going to feel like this. But that's not what's happening. You need to take care of you, and you Cancers know that. You know about that self-care. You Scorpios know about that self-care. You Pisces know about that self-care. You guys know about that stuff. Because you're plugged in emotionally. It's a beautiful thing, people. Okay, and that's... So we got out in the cold, right? That's the Five of Pentacles. Out in the cold. Now, this is halfway between... halfway between... This is the halfway point, okay, of this. This is the halfway point of this. This has to happen for that to happen. This is how we grow. Humans learn from intense, emotional, mental, and physical pain. That's how we learn. That those things are catalysts for change. So a lot of you are feeling that physically. You're feeling these changes. Now, some of it is because you're vibrating at a different level. Some of aches and pains are from that. And some of your aches and pains are coming from the energies around you. Okay, the bad juju energies that are coming off people in waves. But understand that those people are working on their stuff too. Again, they may not even know it, but a lot of people are working on their inner selves, and they're having the feelings of the anger and the frustration and the confusion, and that sends off dense energy, and you're picking up on that. So that's one of the pitfalls of having that third eye open. I mean, it's freaking awesome. It is so awesome to have that third eye open. It just is. But everything comes with another side. So just try to learn how to block. Use a lot of black and purple. Purple for healing, black for blocking. Give that a shot. And as always, meditation. All right, and then we had the giving, again, that goes with the Ten of Pentacles cards. Okay, we have the 6. Yeah, the 6, and 6 is a balanced number. So, giving and receiving card, the giving and receiving card. All right. It is 46 minutes, so that's 10. Look for 1, 0, or 10, or 46. All right, let's pick a card from the Del Toro deck for my fellow horror fans. This deck was made by a horror film producer. It's very prominent, and I just love this deck. All right, let's get one. Here we go, King of Pentacles. So we have the King of Cups. We have the King of Cups. Authoritative. And we have the King of Discs. So, more authoritative and more earthy, right? The Pentacles are earth elements. And so again, that means, you know, like I said before about the Ten of Pentacles, and it's earthy, so it's slow moving. You may not see that financial gain for a while, but again, keep looking for signs of abundance in whatever form. Not always going to be financial. If you want to manifest something financial, then you notice all the other blessings around you, because noticing those will keep you grateful, and that allows the universe to bring that financial stuff to you. Because I know some of us can really get stuck on that financial stuff. All right, so the King of Discs goes with the King of Cups. So, yeah, again, I'm thinking slow. That would go with the Ten of Pentacles. It wouldn't go with the King of Cups. It would go with the Ten of Pentacles cards, because it's coming. It's on its way. And part of the reason that it's not here yet, or it won't be seen immediately, is because of our blocking it. It's being blocked by incessant negativity. And that's why I think it's really important for you guys to ground, because you are emotional. You're cups. You're emotional, and it can be too easy to live up here. And there needs to be a balance. Okay? You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, tap the notification bell. And the next video I do will be Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, have a beautiful day or evening, and enjoy your 4th of July if you watch this before then. You guys have all the fun, and stay safe.